Now, in the first video, we went through how to first initially sign up for your Google Suite, your email, and then also to accept and to join the Google Classroom for your class. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss how to sign into your class every other time after the first time. Now, the reason why this is a little bit different is because besides for the Google Classroom, which you have to join to be able to know what assignments you need to do and to submit assignments, you will need to go through your teacher's website that she set up for you in order to be able to see what's going on and in order to be able to see different notices and know what's going on in the class. So the way that you would go about that is like this. First, you would go to google.com and sign in. Now, again, my student in this tutorial, his name is Sample Student. So his name is Sample Student at shalomtorah.org. Click Next. And now I have to enter in the password. I did not change the password like you should have. So the password is still student1234, which, right, capital S, student1234. Click Next. Okay, now I am signed into my Google Suite. I can go to Google Classroom, and I could do it straight from there. However, you should not. And the reason why you should not is because you would want to go in through your teacher's website. The way to go into your teacher's website is once you signed into Google, you can either open up a new tab or you can do it right in the old tab, but let's open up a new tab. Okay, and we will go to the school's website, which is shalomtorah.org. Okay, so type in shalomtorah.org, and on this page you will see two different ways to access your teacher's website. On the menu bar over here, there's a choice for teacher sites. You can either click here to go to your teacher site, or there's in the notice part of the web page, we put teachers sites for online learning. Click here. Okay, so you can click here, and that will take me to the links to all the different teacher sites. So here we have elementary school, right, pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, then middle school, and so on and so forth. Okay, now because my student, Sample Student at shalomtorah.org, joined Ms. Klashow's class, so I'm going to click on third grade. I'm going to click on Ms. Klashow's site. Okay, now this is accessible to anybody. You don't have to be signed in to your Google Suite to be able to see this. Anyone in the world can click on Ms. Klashow's third grade learning spot to be able to see what's going on in Ms. Klashow's classroom. So we see that Ms. Klashow designed it very nicely with the class constitution, pictures of her classroom so that the students feel at home and familiar. Okay, and Ms. Klashow on her website, she will have more information than she will have in her Google Classroom, in all likelihood. Different teachers will use it differently, but most teachers will have more resources, homework. If you see here, this is the homework as to what the homework is going to be every night, as well as links and resources for different things that the teacher thinks is important for you, as well as anything curriculum related in terms of literacy or math or anything else. Now, in addition, on your teacher's website, there is a link on the home page. It says Google Classroom. If you click on Google Classroom, this brings you into your class on Google Classroom. Now, this is only accessible for the students in the class. You need to be logged in to your Google Suite in order to be able to access your classroom, which is why it's important that you first sign into google.com with your username, which is first name, last name, @shalomtorah.org, your username and password. Then you will be allowed to access your classroom. If you do not sign into Google, you will not be able to access your classroom. This is closed only to the students of the class.